Hi, how are you? I'm Tayyab. I think so. You are familiar with me. I usually go live during this time, but unfortunately, I could not able to sustain my live session for around 1 or 2 weeks. But right now, I'm here and I'm with you. And thank you so much. Today, I just invited one friend. She's from United States, so you will definitely learn new things today. And hopefully, this session will bring you a lot of new knowledge because we decided to discuss something new related to some swimmings and some other stuff. So I'm waiting for my guests to enjoy with you. Just keep and hopefully this session will bring you a lot of changes and I'm very happy to see you. Hi my friends, how are you?
Hi, Taib. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much for giving me such a nice time to join you once more time. And by the way, I'm very happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you too. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. So, by the way, if you don't mind, can you little bit introduce yourself so that my viewers and your viewer can understand you better?
Of course. So, hi everyone. I'm Monica. I'm from the page Language Snaps. And yes, I'm one of the teachers there. All of our classes have a focus on confidence and fluency, and they're all conversation based. So it's always, we teach grammar, pronunciation, always with confidence and fluency in mind. So that's kind of me. And my background is in linguistics and stuff like that.
Okay, wonderful. Nice explanation, wonderful experience, different techniques and tips that anyone can learn from you. And this is the awesome for us. Hello guys, everything. Priyan, how are you? I really miss you for a long time. We couldn't able to contact with each other. So as you are mentioning that you are a linguistic coach and you always provide a better material and better tips and tricks for learner. This is really a wonderful, and I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. No
So,
problem.
how you enjoy your holidays? Because everywhere is the holidays all around us. So, how you enjoy?
So right now it is the holidays. In the US, people celebrate so many different holidays. I personally celebrate Christmas and the New Year. So during this time, it's always really like life is a little bit slower, even though now with COVID, there's not going to be family gatherings or any outside markets like there usually are, but I'm still excited.
Oh, wonderful! So it's mean a lot of new plans, new holidays, new I think so new adventures life are waiting for you, especially Christmas as well as New Year's. So you have different wishes for New Year's. So have you think about new wish for 2021? Do you have any new dreams and goals for 2021? Have you made schedule?
Yeah, so a word we can all talk about is a resolution. So it's common that you make New Year's resolutions. Oh, this year I want to, I don't know, read 20 books. This year I want to get 20 new students. It's kind of like a goal that you want. I feel like
Amazing.
this year I haven't really sat down to make many resolutions, but maybe just to kind of be more chill, be more in the moment, kind of focus on the things I can control, stop being angry about the things that I can't control, things like that.
Oh, it's really awesome that you are making a lot of new plans, engaging with different students, giving a better material, providing a different psychological and I think so different dream. It is really wonderful. And it is a nice new idea for me because I think teacher are only focused about gaining money, but you are giving a new things, new revolution plan. That sound great. Yeah, New Year's revolution. Yes, bro. And Priyan, hopefully you are also made something new in your life and you have made new plans in 2021.
Yeah.
Okay, now as I just pinched some comments, I think you have seen it. That's related to the swimming. So before jumping into towards our topic, is it better you just give me a little bit about your swimming journey, or you can give me some hints about what is swimming and how you like to do swimming in your life.
Okay, so I grew up in Miami, which, I mean, I live right near the beach, so I grew up going to the pool and to the ocean all the time, so I probably learned to swim like before I was 5. Like, I don't even remember, it was so long ago. But in middle school, I was on the swim team, which I was so bad. I got last place every single time. I think one time I got 7th place out of 8, and it was against my best friend. My best friend got 8th place, I got 7th place. We were just so, so bad. And
Wonderful.
I still to this day don't know how to dive into a pool. So whenever it would be like, go, I would just go, psh.
Oh,
And it looked terrible. So I can swim pretty well, but compared to other people, I guess I'm a bad swimmer. What about
so
you?
yeah, before giving my point of view, how I learned swimming, and maybe I want to learn swimming, even though I'm not a good swimmer. I think it is not a cup of tea for me. It is not an easy cake for me, to be honest. Swimming, I'm not a water phobia such type of thing. I'm not scared to jump into the river, canal, or pool. But I think so. It is little bit different from my personality. Can you hear
Yeah.
me? Hello.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It is not. Why I'm thinking that, because I could not able to sustain myself when water is flowing very fast. I cannot
Mhm.
sustain myself. I can flow. I can flow with the flow of water. I cannot. I cannot cross the water.
Yeah, I know.
It is so, by the way, I have seen many people who are living around the coast side or coastal city area. They are more better than those people who are living far away from the coastal area. They can perform better, maybe,
Yeah.
and this is
I
the
think
reality.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know for certain, but that would make sense to me. And you kind of just grow up knowing things about how the ocean works. If there's like a riptide, which means that it's very dangerous to be in the water, it will take you out, out, out. And you just grow up knowing about those things and seeing a lifeguard stand, knowing if there is a purple flag, it means that there's probably jellyfish in the sea. And like things like that. I think
Oh,
if you
okay.
grow up by the sea or by the ocean, you just are more familiar with those things.
Okay. I just want to discuss some new thing, but one friend, my friend Puyan, is there is any similarity between swimming, language learning? Wonderful. Yeah, one similarity. I know that. Both can learn through practice.
Yep.
I live 10 minutes to the sea by car. Oh, yeah, because both skills require practice. This is the quite similarity between both of us. If you want to become a good swimmer, you do a practice a lot. Practice, practice, and then the same things maybe apply to the learning language. You just do a practice, practice, and practice. That's the key of success, and I think both have this type of similarities.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
yeah,
And
yeah. Do you want to comment? Yeah, yeah.
maybe there's a metaphor that language learning is like the ocean. Some waves are higher, sometimes you have to jump more, other days it's calm, you're able to speak English so well. Other days it's very choppy, and you're like, what happened to my English? And so I think it is similar in that way. That is kind of like unpredictable. Every day is different with the ocean. Some days it's totally clear and calm, other days it's crazy. And I think
Yeah.
language learning is the
Really.
same thing in my experience.
I think so. It's seesaw type structure or maybe waves nature. So you don't know what will be happening in the next day. You just keep going. But sometimes it is little bit steady pattern. You just follow again and again the same things. Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, exactly.
As I already mentioned, that swimming is is mostly people who are living around the coastal side. They prefer to enjoy the swimming. Maybe they like to adopt swimming as their hobby or as their relaxing or saving life saving moment. By the way, what type of if you are a swimmer, if you are a good swimmer, so what is the benefit? If I am the swimmer, I feel that there are three types of benefits. One is a swimmer can save the life of your as well as the other people in terms of some dangerous or some dangerous moments or maybe an accidental moment. And second thing is it is little bit enjoyment, funny activities that really give us relaxing moments. And third, if you are suffering from injury, so you can also take a therapy, swimming therapy, for recovery your muscle or anything. It is a quite good thing. And finally, the last thing is that why swimming is very helpful, because when you are swimming your all body muscles can vibrate or can mean to say can exercise, so that's why you feel little bit relaxing. That is the good things, that you can enjoy all your body parts and you can do some exercise. So there are so many advantage of swimming. And I have personally did not have any experience related to swimming, but I really like it. To be honest, I really like it. Maybe I would be a good swimmer in the future, because where I am living in a big city, and it is far away from coastal side. And I wish I will live around the coastal area so that I can easily jump one, two, and second time into the sea and enjoy the moments. But unfortunately, I am living far away. So it would be a better for me to understand different life standard, living in a landscape and then jumping towards to a coastal side. So what do you think? What is the advantage of swimming? Life saving, enjoyments, and healthy. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I do it mainly for enjoyment. And I mean, definitely, if you live near the sea or like by a pool, it can definitely be life saving. And yeah, I don't know. I don't swim too much, honestly. Like if I go into the ocean, I always stay where it's shallow. I'm mainly standing. And if I go into the pool, I mean, I rarely do like any of the intense strokes. I kind of am just there. Uh,
Yeah.
So, do
Okay.
you live do you live near a swimming pool or not really?
Yeah, actually, I already told you I am far away from the coastal side, but in my city, it is a big city. You can call a metropolitan city, and there are many public swimming pools around me, and some of them are adjacent to my home. But due to some viruses or that's disease, I think you are familiar with some disease just like a virus, malaria. There is
Yeah.
some problem. There is some uh, issue. How I can say that, due to some problem related to water, clean water.
Mhm.
So our government decided to block or stop all such type of pools, and they put some sand into it so that no one can go over there, because of some problems related to virus and spreading of virus, such type of thing. Other than on the other side, most of the people are love to do swimming. They want to beat the heat of summer, especially. So especially in the summer, It is good for us to go to the swimming pool for relaxing, cool down of our body temperature. Actually, where I'm living right now, it is the east side of my country, and the temperature is highest in summer around, I think so, 40 plus
Oh, wow.
centigrade. So it is too
Yeah,
much
yeah,
hot. Cannot pretend my sweating. It is too much sweating. So people and those circumstances, especially in summer, they like to enjoy and spending much of their time around the pools so that they can feel
yeah.
relaxed and enjoying movement. It is a good activity. But there is a one lake. This is a large, big lake which is crosses in our city, and it divide our city into two parts. It's a big lake because I have told you it is agriculture land. So the lake is the lake provide the water all those areas where the crops are harvested. So mostly people are go over there to jump into the canal and enjoyment, but it is not good. Sometimes polluted waste
Mm,
material from different industry are enter into this canal,
yeah.
and it is very toxic. So I would never try to take risk my life to jump into such type of canal, even though it is very popular in my
Uh-huh.
city. Ask
Yeah.
me, do you know about canal? Because it is very famous. There are so many beautiful places around this canal.
Oh, really? I mean, in my city, we have a couple of canals. They're also pretty dirty. No one really goes swimming in them. Sometimes you see people going paddle boarding. Do you know what paddle boarding is?
Sorry,
Do you
which one?
know paddle boarding
Paddle,
is,
yeah, paddle. I know
yeah.
that. It is mostly in the lake. It's a lake or not in a river. Paddle boating mostly do in our lake. There are some lakes
Or,
in some park. People doing some paddle boating rather than need to say in river, because in river the flow of water is very
yeah, that's
fast.
true.
So
Exactly.
sometimes paddle boating does not work. Motorboat can be work over there, but paddle boating is not efficient to enjoy in the rivers. So people mostly do some paddle boating in river.
Yeah. So people in the comments, you can tell us if you've done any water sports. So there's paddle boarding, water skiing, which I've only done once and it was so hard. I hated it. There's
Yeah.
kayaking. I don't know how to describe these any better. So kayaking, you're on a little boat with your row. You go like that. Paddle boarding, you're standing. Water
Yeah,
skiing, you go
lot of
with a
fun.
boat. There's water
Yeah.
tubing. Yeah.
Ooh, that water
I
skiing. Yeah.
I like kayaking most out of all of these because okay, so Arnaldo is asking what are we talking about? We're kind of just
Yeah.
having a casual conversation about kind of our hobbies and stuff. And so we're talking about swimming. Dave doesn't really fully know how to swim, and so I'm telling him about my experience and now we're just talking about water sports.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you. Okay, yeah, as you are mentioning, water tubing, water skiing, kayaking. So these activities are really awesome for just fun. Can you imagine we are doing some water skiing? So how funny it is, and how we enjoy our life. So it is really good.
Yeah, I know. It is really fun. I think some of them you just need it to be strong. And I am not very strong, especially like in my arms and my legs. So paddle boarding, last time I went, it was in a bay. So a bay is just big body of water and it eventually connects to the ocean. And so the bay is pretty like chill, so it's good for paddle boarding, but there are
Yeah.
currents. So currents are kind of how the water moves. And so a current took me out, out, out into the bay, and I was not strong enough to get back in. I was like, I'm going to die here. But then my
Oh,
friend helped me, and I did not die.
yeah, sometimes. Sometimes, even though you are in a big shape, or maybe you are in a big cruise type of shape, you cannot able to sustain yourself
It's
because
so hard.
of too much. Yeah, because of too much waves, high water waves, and sometimes you are feeling just like that. You are flowing on a boat, so you are feeling, and everything is going down. If you are eating something like that, so you are just you're shocked that your mindset is just like shock waves. That because you are feeling that next moment is my last moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. It's
but
terrible.
it's good.
And you're
Yeah, it's
always so
very.
confident at the beginning. At the beginning, you're like, I can do it. And like water skiing, I only went once and it was so hard. I could not get up for the life of me. For the life of me just means like I really could not get up at all. And then, okay, so Buyan says, I like oaring boats. Me too. I like going kayaking. It's pretty nice. Where I live, it's kind of, do you know what a swamp is?
Sorry.
Like, swamp is kind of like a type of ecosystem. So, swampland is, I'll have to show you a picture after, but it's an area that has a lot of like rivers, but like trees inside of the rivers, and there are alligators and just a bunch of animals. So
Oh, wow.
that's very close to where I live. And you can go kayaking and you just see alligators.
Oh, yeah,
It sounds
it's
scarier
very
than it is.
horrible. It is very horrible. If you are alone in center of ocean or river and you just saw alligators just coming towards you, so what is your thought that how I can save my life? What is our next decision? Okay,
I
so
mean,
someone is asking, what do you people enjoy the most swimming in seawater or river? Oh, yeah, I think so. I prefer enjoying in a river because I can easily save my life if there is some disaster happen. Rather than ocean, I'm not able to take a risk of my life in an ocean. No one can help me. There is no safeguard. If there is some safeguard, so maybe he reached to me later on when I die. So I don't want to take risk. Okay, someone is asking, have you tried rock climbing? Yeah. So I just give you some 2 minutes. Rock climbing is a wonderful. I think so. You have a lot of time, but if you are entering in a jungle, one thing I want to share with you. When I was in university, and it was I think 2 years before, we decided to take a journey towards a jungle. It is quite near to us, and we was three friends, and we all of them are enter into the jungle, and we are going enter into the inner side of the jungle. After some times, maybe around 2 hours, keep walking, I realized, oh, where we are, even though we don't have any direction. So the time is midday, and we just stay over here around 6 p.m. There a darkness. There is a darkness, so we are suffering. So what we did, we just jump into the tree and stay over the branches of tree. It was a terrible experience for me, and we just did one call to the explorer, you can say the safeguard or some other person who just explore and tell us that we are located at this place and we don't know where we want to go, even though we are stuck over here. Maybe I think so 10 p.m. They just came to us and they just rescue us. Other than if we are living over there the whole night, maybe I'm not here, maybe some tiger enjoy my meat.
that is the most intense story.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Okay. Marsh full of gators. What is mean
Yeah.
marsh full of gators? This mean there's muddy place with soft muddy areas.
Hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, I
That's
think
the
so.
marsh. And then
Yeah,
gators, alligators, which,
yeah.
yeah, he's completely
Being
right.
in contact with water is becoming life. Yes, absolutely. Because our more than 75% of our body depend on water. and we cannot live without water. So it is really essential for us, not only for us, every human being or every living life need water. Otherwise, we could not able to survive. I
Yeah,
learned these
definitely.
words from Monica in her other life with Kia. Oh, thank you, Swam. Oh, yeah, tiger. Yeah, bro, it's where maybe because I never saw tiger in my whole life, even though in a zoo. In a zoo I saw tigers, but in my real life I think I am not much strong to fight with a tiger in front if he come in front of me. Not just
Yeah,
that,
I
when
don't think
you
you're strong enough either.
yeah, I
But
think so because I don't have any bullet, I don't have any gun, so how I can fight? Maybe he just put one palm or claw to my face, and I am just going to be a die by horror as well as by push.
that is so funny. Oh, we have people thinking you can beat a tiger. So it's a debate. Some people think you're stronger than a tiger. What a compliment.
I said I can beat a tiger if I have some gun or
Yeah, I
or
agree.
or
I
maybe make sure that gun is working. Then I can fight with him. Otherwise, I think so. Maybe you can see me on a newspaper. Yeah, this guy had been died due to the attack of tiger or
yeah.
leopard. No one want to face tiger, bro. Oh, yes, there's so many people. I know that they are risk taker, adventurous people, like to spend some time with tigers, and some of them are also living. There's so many people on Instagram that I have watched who live tigers. But it's a tiger camp. I don't know when it's tiger camp, but I like to see them if I have some precaution measures.
Have you seen the show The Tiger King or no?
Sorry?
So Arnaldo said The Tiger King, which is a TV show. Have you seen it or no?
Yeah, I think so. Not completely. Not completely. Only for small interval. Maybe my brothers and sister watching the Tiger King. I just enter into the room and saw, oh, you watching an animated movie? Okay, keep going. And I'm just try to think what's going on and then see it is like a kid movie. So I just
Hmm.
went gone.
Yeah, there's.
Okay, some
Hmm.
taking there in front of you. We have tiger taking there in front of you. Oh, so it's mean you are calling yourself a tiger?
Or he is the Tiger
Okay.
King.
So
Tiger show.
how you tiger show? Yeah, yeah, tiger show. Pink Panther. Have you seen the Pink Panther? It is too common. Yeah, it's a cartoon when I was a young. Maybe I was in primary school, so I saw Pink Panther most of time. My mom allowed me to watch a tiger. Are the tiger. You are the tiger. Oh, thank you so much. I am a tiger of my mom. Yeah, my mom called me. You are a tiger. You are my tiger. You can save me. So now topic has been changed to tiger. Yeah, because our view were asking some question are related to the tiger. So we shift our discussion toward jungle.
That is
We are
so.
entering into a jungle. Tiger show, monkey, and all those stuff. But by the way, just come back to our topic. So do you like to see whale or whale? How I can say there's some show of whale movements and penguins type of stuff. Have you
Oh,
watched some?
yeah. Like you can call them nature documentaries. Nature
Yeah.
documentaries. So I haven't seen one in a while, but when I was
Okay.
little, I really, really liked them. But
Oh, wonderful.
I don't know. Lately, I don't think I've seen any movies with animals lately. Let's talk about
Yeah.
iguanas. Do you know what an iguana is?
No.
An iguana is, it's like an animal. It's like a giant lizard. They're like maybe
Oh,
like this big. They live near dirty water. They can swim. They're just disgusting. They're so gross. And there's so many where I live in Miami. And
okay.
it's really sad because when the temperature drops, Like today, it is like 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know about Celsius, I'm sorry. But when it's cold, the iguanas freeze and they go on the trees and they just fall down. And it's so sad. So, yeah. No, that's
So, do
not
you know
true.
about the tarantula?
It is true.
Tranquila. Do you know about the tarantula? It is a spider. It is a poisonous spider.
The tarantula? Is
Yeah,
that
tarantula. Tarantula. Tranquula. Tranquila. Spider. It is a spider. It is a kind of spider. It is very dangerous spider. I have saw in one movie when he bite any person, the next is confirmed death.
okay. So they're just spiders that are poisonous?
Yeah, I know there's one lady, just she come from I think United States to is not United, I think Spain or maybe some Switzerland. She just come over here to visit the jungle in my city, but she never did any vaccine. She never did any vaccine. She just come over here and because she's a risk taker, she want to see the life and journey of jungle, and she started the journey. And in the middle of the jungle, after 2 days, some spider bite her, and after that, she will die within 2 hours. She was die within two hours, yeah. And doctor prescribed that whenever anyone come from different part of the world, must do some vaccine danger different type of vaccine. So I don't want to discuss some vaccine. Maybe our discussion is moving towards different. Okay, Igna, here is
That
Ecuador,
is terrifying.
super clean, beautiful. Oh yeah, so
Okay.
you just
So sorry if I said something against Iguana's reputation in Miami, which is all I know. The iguanas are always near the canal. So I live on an island, so there's so much water everywhere. And in between the island, there's a canal, which is so dirty. There's so many iguanas there, and they're only near dirty water. So that's why I say that about iguanas. It's probably not true everywhere. Sorry,
yeah.
iguanas. Iguanas in Miami have no access to public health. Así es.
Yeah. Give your views on the type of swimming strokes. Yeah. Swimming strokes. I think so. When you are just entering into a cold water and just come back to the hot atmosphere, so rapid change of your body temperature maybe lead you some strokes. Your mind is just a little bit struck and you have some problems. Okay, next one.
Right.
In Pakistan, there is a crocodile. I don't think so. There is any crocodile over here, but we have adopted some of them from different part of the world. Maybe I have not such type of information. Maybe there is or not. In south of Iran too. Oh, okay. Please apologize to out alien Dino friend iguanas.
Iguanas. So iguanas are related to dinosaurs. They're like very old animals. They're very weird. You need to look up a picture right after the live is finished. You will say like, "Oh God, this animal is
Oh,
so
okay.
ugly." But
Hopefully it's look like good animal, but hopefully I'm very hopeful that it's look like a good animal, and maybe it is. He's a friend. Iguana is my friend. I just want to meet him.
yeah.
Oh, Ali.
So for this, okay, scorpions are so lovely. Do we have water scorpions? Do water
Yeah,
scorpions
yeah.
exist?
There are
I
so
have
many.
no idea.
So I have heard people other than fish. I never ever try any other species, any other water species to eat. Have you tried any carbs and any other scorpion and any other than fish? Have you tried any other food,
Yeah.
water
I
food?
mean, here it's common to eat, yeah, like fish, salmon, which is also a fish, I guess, shrimp.
Yeah,
Um, go to an
crab.
expensive restaurant.
Uh,
They have like lobster and
I
crab.
don't know. Maybe internet is issue. Internet issue.
Oh no. I think I see you fine.
I
But
think so. I don't know their side. The problem is your side or my side. But yeah, right now I can hear you, but your picture is totally blur for me. Dragon,
um,
oh yeah. But I'm just asking you, other than salmon and other fish, have you ever tried any other kind of food which come from water?
I've
Yeah,
tried
crabs.
I've tried like crab, lobster, squid, octopus. I think that's it. I think that's all that I've tried.
Yeah, like a solid water, super plain, they taste like nothing. Oh, crabs.
Clams,
Yeah,
I've never had clams. They kind of
yeah.
scare me. But one day I'll try them. Yes. So
Uh,
Sidu says, you people are
you
talking
people,
about swimming without mentioning Michael Phelps. Who on earth does that? Well, wow. The
even though I
shade.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know who is Michael. Uh,
You don't know who it is?
yeah, no, I don't know. Do you
So
know? Can
yeah. I mean, I don't know like so much, but he's like one of the best swimmers in the world. He's American. In the Olympics, he's won I don't know how many gold medals. He's just an extremely fast swimmer.
uh,
He's kind of like
just like
the swimmer.
Usain Bolt? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's mean
he's
just
like the
like a
Usain
Usain
Bolt
Bolt.
of swimming.
Okay, fish, shrimps, crabs, lobster, squid, octopus. Yeah, I think so. Puyan, which how many type of animals that you try from waters? Because I only depend on one fish and different type of fish. That's it. Because I don't want to taste different type of animals that you are. Octopus never ever because his arm is too much dirty. He's just like so his fingers, my what I can call the fingers, or maybe
You call
shape like
them
there's so many.
arms, I think. Arms and the things on them are tentacles.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Okay,
yeah. Arms
good.
and then they have oops.
Now I'm
Ten.
feeling a bit queasy. Okay.
That is so funny. I feel the same way. I am not the biggest fan of seafood. I know a lot of people love seafood. I like it, but I'm not like clams and mussels make me feel a bit queasy too.
Okay, so you just told Puyan you never try octopus and crabs, but you just try shrimps as well. Oh, octopus is lovely. Oh, yummy. Okay, when you come over here, I will definitely arrange for you
Crawfish.
some
Crawfish is good.
crawfish in
Mhm.
Armenia. Oh, really wonderful.
Arms.
So yeah, there's so many interesting things that we are discussing, even though some of them I don't know. Such
Yeah.
type of thing. To come to Ecuador, we will change your mind. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you so much.
My
Oh,
family is from Colombia, and so on the coast, I know I've heard that the seafood in Ecuador is amazing. So I definitely need to go. I've been to Peru, and the food there was so good. But also on the coast of Colombia, there's a lot of good seafood.
oh, wonderful. So, yeah, I think so. Have you ever visited in your life in Colombia? Have you go over there? Have
Yeah,
you went over?
I've been a couple of times. My family is from the coast of Colombia, so the city where my family is from, there's not so much to do, but it's very near like the beach and the coast, which is so beautiful. And then yeah, I've also been to like the coffee region. So Colombia is famous for its coffee. So there it's beautiful. It's kind of just jungle and coffee land. It's the best. Yeah, I really
Oh, really good. Good, it's really good. Good. So, yeah, I think so. I heard about so many things related to the Colombia, but I never over there. I never visit any country. Maybe our journey starts. My journey start will be next year. 2021 will be more advanced for me to take a different experience. But it's really wonderful. So before going to abroad, I have to be try different type of fishy. Yeah, Puyan said that he try. A shrimp. Oh, he tried a shrimp. Oh, how taste it is. Can you share the taste that you enjoy after eating shrimp? Okay,
I
and so
I like shrimp.
thank.
Monica,
Oh,
can you
morning.
talk
We talk
about
about some desserts.
some
Yeah,
desserts?
desserts.
Um,
Yeah.
what type of desserts do you want to know? Like Colombian desserts? I mean, one thing, I just don't know how to say them in English. One is flan, which I think in English is called custard, but I'm not sure. So flan is, do you know what condensed milk is?
Okay.
So condensed milk, it comes in a can, and I don't know.
Okay.
I'm so bad
Ashwini
at
said
describing.
rasgulla. Have you ever tried a rasgulla? It is a wonderful sweet over here. It is dipped into some. Uh, can you understand the sugar? Melted sugar, melted sugar. It's just like a baking of some sweets, and just after baking, dip into the sweet, and it's yummy, sweet, softy nature. It's so delicious, but other than it is too fatty. It costs a too fat because it
Is it
contain a
like
lot of.
is it like
Yeah.
caramel or no?
No, no, it is not a caramel. It is just like how it is a sweet. Have you ever tried Pakistani or Indian sweet?
I don't think so.
Yeah, yeah, it's baked from wheat and different type of mean to say ingredients are involved into it, and after that it made a ball type shape, and we just put into some oil and then fry it. After fry, we dry the oil, and then we put into our some sweets.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
so
it is.
good.
Yeah, it is soft in nature, wonderful.
So it's like fried dough with sugar?
No, it's not. I will send you some picture in
Yeah,
how it
send
we.
me a picture after. Okay, so about American desserts. I mean,
Man, like,
I don't know if there's like an American dessert that comes to mind, but brownies I think are pretty popular. I mean, I
yeah.
personally, so yeah, my mom is Colombian, but my dad is from Switzerland. So I love chocolate so much. Like Swiss chocolate is just the best. My sister came and she brought us, her entire suitcase was just chocolate, and I was so happy.
I think so. Chocolate dry. Right now there are so many types of chocolate. Coconut chocolate, paradise, biscuit with chocolate creamy roll, and some of them pure chocolates. Different brands, different chocolate. But I really like one Kit Kat. This is the favorite one for
Again,
me.
yeah.
Some people like different chocolates, but I only depend on Kit Kat. It is a wonderful for me. Okay, condensed milk for babies. Yeah, condensed milk for babies. Shrimp is so tasty, white, flesh, and soft. Yeah. You people are making me hungry. Just stop talking about food. Okay, it is sound delicious. Everything I heard from Joy comes to my mind. So much foods and seafood is making me hungry. Okay, ghee is used a lot in India and Pakistan. Ghee and oil, yeah, ghee and oil. Sugar and brownies, yes. I like Pakistani tea. Okay, there's sugar, Pakistani tea and coffee are I think famous all over the world. Okay, all chocolates are delicious. Yeah, all chocolates are delicious, but some of them are good, some of them are not, because it's depend upon your taste. You like
Yeah,
some
yeah,
sweet
true.
chocolate, you like some bitter chocolate, and different type of chocolate. So it is depend upon your taste and how you like or which hour you are eating for a long period. Let's say when I was a kid, my mom always give me, if you just finish this homework, I will give you one chocolate. So the chocolate is Kit Kat, even though it is expensive, but
Oh,
every day my mom gave me. It was a wonderful experience for me. Yeah.
that is so nice. And so now you still reward yourself with Kit Kat.
Yeah, but sometimes she just gave me the clue. She just told me, I will give you. But when I finished, she told me, oh, today we don't have anyone. So maybe tomorrow I will give you. So she does give me, dodge me sometimes. Monica, got a question for you. Which oil you use for fry? Okay, Monica, it
Olive
is for
oil.
you. You
I
just
don't.
use olive oil or
I just use olive oil for everything. I don't know if I'm not a chef. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but that's what I use. What do you use?
yeah. Yeah, there are different types of oil available. Most of the people are dependent for bean oil, which we call
Oh,
sarso oil, and other oil is mostly canola. Canola. Can you
oh
understand the
yeah, yeah.
canola cooking? Canola. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
canola oil is over here, and olive oil is little bit expensive, so we
Mm-hmm.
just try to neglect it on a daily basis. Sometimes we use it, and cooking oil, which is morely produced in different factories and which is easy to avail for anyone. So we are dependent. But desi ghee, can you understand the desi ghee? Desi ghee is mean which can we extracted those oil from dairy product. So this the oil we make some dairy products and then we melt it and bake it a lot, and the oil extracted from the dairy products is called desi ghee. Ghee, it's just type of a ghee, and we use
Mm-hmm.
it in our daily life a lot. And it is very costly. It is one of the costly oil in our community. Most of the people are extract by own self, just like my mom. It is
Mm-hmm.
very costly. You can understand almost more than 10 liters of dairy or milk give us only 1 liter or maybe 1.5 liter of ghee. Can you
Right.
understand how costly
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is? So
yeah.
it
Mm-hmm.
requires I mean to say hard works to make 1 liter or 2 liter, but it is too much delicious. Sweets are wonderful. My mom put, yeah, let's say my mom cooking anything, and when he finished the cooking, he just put 1 spoon of those oil into our any product, so it's changed the taste and smell of all those bread. It is so sweet. Okay,
I've never
sorry.
had ghee before. I know ghee is common in Pakistan and also in India, right? I think maybe I've had it at like an Indian restaurant, but I see ghee in a lot of recipes, and now I see it in the supermarkets, and it's I you said it's from milk, but it's similar to butter, right? Or no?
I told you two types of ghee. One
Okay.
ghee is manufactured or produced in different industry on a commercial scale.
Right, right, right. One
Hello,
you
I
do at
think so.
home.
On a commercial, yeah, on a commercial scale, which is very common. But I'm just talking about the ghee that extracted from dairy product, which is different. The dairy products
Mm-hmm.
ghee is different, and other fat oil. Fat oil is very common over here.
Mm,
Okay,
I
just
have to
just
try it.
1 second to read all of those. Yeah, there is nothing better than a friend unless it is a friend with chocolate. Okay, mustard oil. Yeah, mustard oil. Yeah,
I
mustard oil.
agree.
Sunflower oil is common over here. Yes, sunflower oil is, I think so. All is also common over here, and mustard oil and sunflower oil is quite similar. Mustard, never hear of that. Bean oils. Yes, bean oils. We drink olive oil. Oh, drink olive oil. Oh, yeah, ghee. What is ghee? Okay, ghee. But I just explain you ghee and oil. It is little bit. Both are similar. It is a little bit difference. Ghee and oil, little bit different. Both are quite similar things, but little bit different. But it is require little bit knowledge about chemistry, so that's I can easily explain what is the difference between ghee and oil. So you can analyze one thing. Ghee can be made a solid form. If the temperature is go down, so ghee can change into a solid form, but oil never. Oil only freeze below, I think below 1 centigrade. So other than that, it it cannot convert into a solidify. I wonder
Mm-hmm.
what is ghee. Okay, it's totally ghee is the best things in the entire world. No, most of the people never like. Yeah, most of the people not like to cook our food with ghee. They just depend upon oil. So some doctors are recommended to eat oil because of their health, and some of them are recommended to eat ghee. But it is depend different different things and different two products are totally different. Some people
Mhm.
facing some cholesterol issues because of eating a lot of ghee. Now I want to try ghee. Yeah, sure, you just try it. Ghee is a clarified butter. Yeah, different ghee. I told you one is extracted from fat and other one is extracted from dairy products. Keep heating butter from sometimes and the extract you get is ghee. Yes, use a lot of ghee. I wonder how does it taste. It is delicious. Yeah, ghee is dry from a butter. We heat butter to a point until the water content evaporate and the milk solidify separate away. This process is called clarifying. Okay, ghee
Okay,
is the
I
best
so
things in the world.
appreciate that because I was wondering what clarified butter meant. I was like, what does that mean? Thank you,
Yeah,
Deepika.
because butter. Have you seen a butter is of white shape?
Yeah, yeah,
Butter,
yeah,
but
yeah.
when you are remove the color ingredients, so it is just like a crystal clear, just like a water.
Mhm.
So and but it has some oily nature, so we call it a ghee. Ghee is the best things in the world, and I will die on this hill. Oops, oops. It's too much fan, ghee fan over here. It is very exciting. Yeah, absolutely. Clarified butter got it. Yeah, okay. Butter is the similar to ghee. Yes, butter is quite similar to ghee, I told you, but ghee can be converted into a solid form just like a ghee. But there is one thing's difference. Purified form and unpurified form is called butter. Purified form is ghee. Can you tell us a typical recipe made with ghee? Okay, it is not a cup of tea for me to explain the recipe how we can make a ghee, but if you want to, how we can manufacture into any industry, because I am a chemical expert, so I can explain you how you can make a ghee at their home and what type of process and ingredients and you need. So don't make a little bit complicated conversation. Okay, just move on.
But do you eat it with like everything? Is it kind of just like if you'd use butter instead of use ghee? Or do you use it like in rice dishes or in chicken dishes? Or is it kind of with anything?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
So ghee, do you use it with a specific thing? So is it common like in recipes with chicken or with meat or in rice recipes or
Okay, it is alternative form of oil. How
yeah,
many,
so
just like olive oil and sunflower oil, such type of thing. It is just like an alternative form of oil. Because it is ghee has different, some doctors or some scholars or some researcher suggest people to use a ghee. The ghee has different type of, need to say, advantages. Some are saying okay, oil have different advantages. So some those doctors who are just advise them to use a ghee, so they are just adopting it, and maybe there is some monopoly to sell their ghee product. It is totally similar to oil. Just you are using oil for fry everything, meat, everything, baking and something, like it is quite similar to ghee. There is no such type
yeah,
of difference. It is almost similar. The
yeah,
usage is almost similar.
I know. Whenever,
Okay.
because I've talked about ghee before, and people are so like, I love ghee. And I don't feel that way about olive oil in the slightest. I can change my olive oil to something else and I would not care at all.
No, olive oil has a lot of benefit, to be honest.
Yeah,
Because I
that's
told you it is little bit costly. It is little bit costly or expensive over here. Some people cannot afford it in my country because there is a shortage of olive tree over here, and
okay.
that's why the production is limited. So most of people are depend on ghee and oil. So that's why. Otherwise, olive oil have has a lot of advantages. You must keep going. You must use olive oil. Don't shift on ghee. How do
It's
you
getting
cook ghee?
popular in the US.
Yeah, cook. I cannot able to cook ghee. Ghee is helpful in cooking. Cooking just like oil. Sunflower oil. Can you put it on bread, spread it, and eat? No, it is not, because I told you when we are using it is just like a oily nature. We use butter in these moments for spreading on our our bread and something like. So in my household, we can also add a tiny bit of ghee in our rice. Yes, absolutely. Ghee we use on when we are eating rice or before mean to say before pure form or before cooking of ghee before cooking of rice we use a little bit 1 or 2 spoon of ghee so that we feel a lot of smell and our rice is just like a fluffy and it is good. We say to ghee in Iran, solid oil. Rogan jam. Okay, Rogan jam. We add butter to our rice. Oh, yeah, good. I would totally put ghee on my bread. Oh, this ghee is called desi ghee and butter. Yeah, she's a fan of ghee. I think so. Next time, maybe I have to discuss some ghee related products, how she use ghee in their daily routine. You just send me a message and I will go live with you and discuss some ghee related products, how you use ghee. And I think it's wonderful.
I
Okay,
think
we
that's a
discussed.
great idea.
So, okay, that's it. That's quite enough to discuss ghee. Just move on our discussion on other topics. So ghee is used instead of oil in there. Yes, absolutely. I told you oil and ghee both are quite similar products. Depend upon taste and flavor. Some people use ghee, some people are prefer to use oil. Yeah. Is there any other typical products from your country? Yeah, especially rice is one of how I can we are the exporter one we are the largest exporter of rice all over the world. India and Pakistan both are agriculture country, so they are exported their products such of vegetable fruits, we are exported or export all over the world, and we are imported technology by giving these foods. Okay, is there okay, yeah, that's it. I would put ghee on my bread too. Oh yeah, I think you both are a ghee fan. Uh,
You guys
could
can
you
start
move
a
the
fan
question
club.
box away from the bottom? Okay, I got it. Question box away from the bottom. So maybe I can put the question box away from the bottom. No, I could not able to put.
I'm not sure.
Okay, what about the pasta? Oh yeah, pasta is one of the good things, but mostly people do not like in my country. We are more
Hmm.
like to use spices, and
Yeah.
maybe I just so many spices in our discussion. I feel I yearn to eat. Yeah, definitely, you must eat so that you can understand different taste. Ghee is not mean to say when we are taking oil, so our throat feel that something is we have eaten and it is oily, but ghee is not such type of sticky nature. It can easily enter into your stomach without clumps to their throat, something like that. But again, those person who are musician and who use vocal sound, they like to be uh, they don't like to take ghee or oily nature foods because they feel their throat is hurt if they eat a lot oily food.
Interesting.
Let Monica speak. Okay, yeah, Monica, lot of your fans. Okay, just
What
start
the,
topic about neighborhood.
what should I talk about?
Neighborhood.
Um,
I just put the topic. Yeah, neighborhood. But how often that you meet with your neighbor?
oh, okay. So new topic, neighbors. Okay.
Yeah.
So I live in an apartment building and I would say I don't know too many of my neighbors, but I have one who is a little boy and he's 5 years old. Sometimes I go and play with him, which is a lot of fun because he loves Legos
Can you
and
see?
dinosaurs. What is that?
This is it is a milk. It is a glass of milk, and on top of the milk, it is a ghee.
We need to call this live just like talking about ghee. We even had a live demonstration.
Yeah. Okay.
That is so
Yeah,
funny.
you just talking about. Sorry, I just interrupt you.
No, don't
Keep
worry.
going. Your topic.
Okay.
Yeah. How often that you visit to your neighbors?
Not super often. I mean, I know because my family is Colombian, and in Colombia, it's like very common to know all of your neighbors, and you go to your neighbors' houses like every day. And for me here, I'm not going to talk about the whole US, just me and my personal experience. I don't know too many of my neighbors. I just know my one neighbor who's 5 years old, and I really like going and hanging out with him because it makes me forget about everything, just feel relaxed. And so, yeah, I like being with kids. I know for other people it might be a nightmare.
Okay, just 1 second to read a comment and then I will discuss about my neighbors, how they look like and why I like or why I don't like them. Tayyip, please come to Iran. Do not forget about to bring us a box of ghee. Okay, I will definitely send you from over here. You just give me us your message or your contact and detail. I will send you. Okay, I think discussion on American breakfast can spice up. Oh, okay, okay.
Okay.
Online, yeah, this beautiful friends. Thank you so much, Angela. She's my friend. She's also from United States. Thank you so much, Angela. I really miss your live session. Okay, yeah, discuss about the neighborhood. Discussion related to the neighborhood. I like to spend some time with my neighborhood. How we are living, especially in my country, we are living like a unite friendship type of culture. It is quite easy. I can move to my neighbors anytime, even though it is late night. I can knock the door and I enter into the room. It is just like a awesome community. You can say that is a wonderful community. And one person I know is she's very famous, even though she is older, 80-year widow, and her name is Fatma. And when I have my mom and father have been living over here when I was born, so I know about a lot of people who are living around me, and I will like to spend some time with them. But you know that some of them are very good, some of them are not. Those people who want to make a good relationship with me, most of them are quite similar to my age, but some of them are older than me. And because you notice when you are going older, so your mindset or your perception and your direction is different than normal. So they feel that to find a comfortable area where they can share their views, they mostly discuss political matter and some other stuff which is not related to mostly technology. They are discussing about those things that is far away from technology. But it is really a wonderful community that where I am living right now. So I think so. I have a great opportunity to engage myself to other people's. But one or two, Mike, you can say that neighbors, I really hate them, to be honest, because they spread the garbage on the road all the time
Oh no.
during the night. They do not know how to trade with their neighbors.
Oh
Sometimes when I go out, I saw that, oh, who is parking a car in front of my door? They don't know to park a car where to park a car. They just park their car in front of my home. It is too much disgusting for me, to
no.
be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, that can be really frustrating. And like, I know it's common to say, like, do you have rowdy neighbors, which just means are they really loud and stuff like that, which I really don't. Because in my building, I don't, I think both of my neighbors aren't here for most of the year. So
Okay.
I have like a very chill situation, but in my building,
No,
there's always so much construction, and
yes,
construction is the worst. There's drilling constantly, there's always noise. It drives me bananas. And yeah, but that has nothing to do with my neighbors. It has to do with the
Angela.
building, so.
Yeah. So first of all, I just answer to my Angela friend. She just want to order a ghee. Uh, it is a ghee life, to be honest. Yeah, I think so. Puyan know that this is the ghee life. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you read Liquid Modernity by Woman? It is about community and the way we build relationship with neighbors and people around us. No, I don't know such type of community, how we can build a community. Do you have some information related to it?
I haven't read that book either, but it sounds really interesting.
Yeah, sometimes I am, most of the time I complain to my neighbor because they are making a lot of noise, especially the person, especially I think left or right. Yeah, east side of my neighbor is creating a lot of noise. They are addicted to listen a loud musics, even
Oh,
though I think the music that they are listening, they even don't know how to listen. They just do some dancing and something like that. And it is so many, there's mumbling, floor mumbling. Sometimes when you are laying on the floor, so you feel, you hear something is vibrating on your floor, such type of things. And so much voice. Sometimes my mom's call her friends, because she's my neighbor is a friend of my mom, so she called her and said, okay, kindly be control yourself, otherwise I just want to sleep. Why you are not controlling your child and something like that. So but they just calm down only for shorter interval, after that they just start doing again. So it is very terrible for me, to be honest.
yeah. I mean, I know I really like quiet. So like now it's quiet, it's perfect. But yeah, with like loud music and stuff like that, I've lived with people who like are constantly like blasting music in their room and I can hear them and it's just the worst for me personally. So yeah.
I Someone want to take my test. Someone asked, can you solidify mercury in room temperature or at room temperature? First of all, mercury is not easy. Mercury is a metal.
Yeah.
Mercury is a metal which is mostly present at room temperature. It is, I think so, below 32 centigrade. It may be solidified below 32 centigrade. But he just want to trap me and check me. Maybe I'm efficient in this matter or not. So I told you the mercury, the yeah, yeah, yes, yeah, yes. Mercury, it could not able to solidify at room temperature. It must be it. I think so. The freezing point of mercury is below room temperature, or maybe minus 32. I forget about that. Maybe it's close to minus 32 centigrade, but I'm not pretty sure. Yes.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay, okay, I will tell you what is it. Do you have any temperature gauge or
Yeah,
temperature
yeah, the thing
thermometer?
inside is mercury. Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yes, yes,
I know
yeah.
what
Which
mercury
show?
is. I don't know about the melting point or anything other than like everyday
Yeah,
knowledge of mercury.
yeah. Okay, no problem. Yes. So, do you have a good neighbors? That's yes, you are talking about. There are so many construction in your building most of the time, which is quite, how I can say, which is quite not good for health. So you don't like that, but some of them are good.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say right now all of my neighbors are good. Earlier in the year, we actually made a little garden outside, which was so nice. So we had like lettuce, tomatoes, herbs, like everything outside that we all made together. But then the construction workers didn't tell us that they were going to construct in that area. So I went down one day and there was just construction dust all over my garden. And I was so mad. And then all the plants died. The end.
Unfortunately, my friend is die. No, my friend
I know.
mobile is die because of low battery. My friend is not die. My friend mobile is die because of uh, battery. Oh, Puyan, I really miss. You are always making me a new jokes, new questions. It's wonderful. I'm waiting for you. Okay. Oh, Angela, I trust the year with my life and ghee. Oops. Boy, all the people are just emphasize on ghee. Maybe I have to go live once more time, and our topic is especially related to the ghee and
I think so
how we
too.
can use ghee. But to be honest, we use a ghee in most of our eating product. Every product, just like you are using olive oil in every product when you're fry, making, baking. So we are using ghee. But I don't want to answer any more questions that are related to the ghee. But Angela, thank you so much. Your love, your kindness, like your life, guys. Oh, thank you. Yeah, our lives are just maybe wind up after next couple of minutes. So before hang up this conversation, we forget about how many times.
Thanks for the
Thanks for
condolences.
the conversation. Yeah, so much fun. Huyan, you are a wonderful man, bro. Yeah, it is. It would be a good, nice live session. Talk about the food next time. Okay, yeah. Next time we will discussing about some traditional foods, how we make, or maybe I just give you one or two recipe, how you can make an omelette, as well as how you can make a tea. So and because I am not expert how you can or I can make anything. I can make a tea or as well as coffee or omelette. That's it. This is my job that I usually do.
Yeah.
Other than that, I could not able to do anything. My mom are not allow me because I always break some things when I try to cook sometimes, and I will drown or fell down some milk and something like that because I'm not expert. I am thinking, oh, this thing. So it's totally randomly problematic, especially when I enter into the kitchen. So my mom say, okay, let's everything would be settled down. Maybe next time I can hear a bad voice, just like a trash.
This sounds like you do it on purpose. You just go in the kitchen, throw everything so you don't have to cook.
Yeah, powder by chai. No powder, no powder. I don't like. I hate powder milk chai. I prefer to make how I can say natural milk. It is quite easy to take a natural milk from buffalo. So it is quite easy. Just like I just show you like this way. It is a natural milk from
Uh-huh.
buffalo, not a powder milk.
Mm-hmm.
So powder, we mostly prefer to make a tea by a natural milk rather than a powder milk or maybe condensed milk. So okay, how many types of food that your neighbor, or how many times of food, how many time or how much type of how many types of food that you can take from your neighbor? Do you take any food from your neighbors? Your neighbors are giving you some food?
No, not at all. I mean, I I just don't know my neighbors well enough to like go and get their food. But like when I had roommates and stuff like that, then it's like a lot more common that one roommate cooks for everyone and like that. But I don't know. For me personally, it's not very common for me to just
Yeah,
go.
cow milk. Yeah, cow milk or calf. You can say calf or cow milk is easy to avail. It is quite easy, and sheep milk as well. But it is quite rare to find a sheep milk. But cow and buffalo milk is quite easy. We can easily find out, and mostly there are so many dairy shops available, and we can easily avail. Okay, this is quite new because one my friend told me the culture in United States or maybe in Western culture, you don't like to enjoy to spend some time with your neighbors and you are not presenting some food to your neighbors. In my country, to be honest, every week, maybe one or two times, we just giving the food to our neighbors for the enjoyment. There is no specific purpose to share the foods. We just go and knock the door and said, okay, this is our new recipe. Have you tried? No, you can take and enjoy it. So something like that. And the neighbors are saying, oh, yummy, something like that. Their expression is something like, yummy food, thank you, how cute you are, something like that.
Uh-huh.
This type of that I said, okay, my mom is giving you a food. and she told that said say my greetings to you and you can enjoy. And sometimes, because it is quite good, because when you have not anything to eat and you are waiting something maybe come from your neighbor and someone is knocked at your door and said, oh, this is for you, so how you enjoy your unexpected gift of foods.
Yeah,
And this is really wonderful, especially, and it is really common.
that
Even
sounds
though, yeah,
that
yeah,
sounds
go ahead.
nice. I would love to open my door and someone to just bring me food. That sounds like the dream. English
Yeah,
Me says the same happens in my country as well. In Argentina, we don't share food with our neighbors. It's cultural, I think. I think so too, because I know my family in Colombia, I don't know about the rest of the country, but my family, it is really common that they're like best friends with all of their neighbors and they hang out like every night and stuff like that. But me, I don't
yeah.
even think I know the names of my neighbors, which is really bad. I
Even though
just,
you are living, even though you are living in an apartment, so apartments are quite close to each other.
yes, I know maybe in my building there are like 100 units, so 100 apartments. I maybe know 10 people. Oh.
It is, it
It's
is
not
not a good
good,
thing.
but I don't
I
think
think
they know each other either.
maybe I think so that there is some culture difference, or maybe you are not going out off and on. That's why you are not familiarized with your neighbors, something like that. You are mostly stay at home. You're spending your life just like a couch potato, if I'm not wrong.
There's a pandemic. I'm staying home
I'm just
because
kidding.
of the pandemic.
Yeah, it is a culture. It is totally a culture. Even though I know about 100 houses from my left and right, or maybe forward and backward, all the 100 houses in surround the circle. I know all of them. I know of all of them, and most of them are know about me. We are living such type of culture, and it is quite wonderful. You can go outside and everybody know, and everybody say hello, greeting, something like that, shake hand with you, and some of them will invite you. Okay, let's do some play cricket, some play a soccer match tomorrow. You just come and watch. So something like that. It is a wonderful type of living style that I really like, and that I if I go towards another country, I'll definitely miss it. Okay, let me
Yeah,
read the some comments, because you are just smiling, so I'm suspicious there is something good.
shots
If we
fired.
have a fruit tree, while picking after that, we share with neighbors. Okay, you are just sharing your foods if you have some tree. Other than that, you are not sharing any foods that you bake first time or you want to share with others. But we usually share food. Any type, maybe
Well,
first time we are baking or different time, we just share the food. It is. I told you, if you are living in my neighbors and you don't have any money for eat, you just come to my door and knock the door and told me, yeah, I don't have enough money these days, so I am suffering from food. That's it. Your job is done. Other, this is my responsibility to provide you a food 3 times a day. Whatever I eat, I must give you. It is our compulsory. It is compulsory to me, and it it is our duty, something like that, because it is inherited in our culture. I don't know why. Okay, next, move on. When I
okay.
was growing up in India, we would share foods with them all the time. But now, whether in India or the US, this whole idea of sharing food has disappeared. Okay, but it is present in my country. Somehow it is related to our culture, or as well as our religious things. That's why we are sharing a lot. Oh, shout fire. Oh, who shout fire? That's great. Yeah, sound
Shots fired.
amazing. Yeah, I think so. Someone shoot him. Shoot her, sorry. No, she just used a slang. Shout fires mean that's outstanding, amazing. I think so. We
Yeah.
had a small family function. All neighbors were invited. Yeah, this is the good thing. When we have some family function,
there is some problem as well. There is some problem because just we are living in such type of culture. Let's say there is some function, and if I don't invite my neighbors, all neighbors, then they may be a little bit aggressive. Why you are not invited in this function? Why you
Mm,
invited him rather than me? So such type of thing. And once someone are fighting with each other, let's say my left neighbor fight with my previous road neighbor, and I invited left one, so it is quite complicated to invite the previous one because both are rival. There may be possibility of some fighting on some occasion. Okay, we share at some occasion. Okay, yeah. I Al-Azha, for example. Ed Al-Haza, for example. Or Muharram. Okay, oh, Eid al-Azha. Okay. Puyan told Eid al-Azha is our religious festival, so he just told we just share food on Eid al-Azha, our religious festival, on
mhm.
our Muharram. This is also our religious festival. Next door is neighborhood. Yeah, you have just
Yeah,
only next door neighbor, but we have next door and next door
you
and
have
next door and
5 streets.
yes. Good
That's so
nights and
nice. We
wonderful
must
session.
learn from
Thank you
other
so much.
cultures.
Yeah,
I
that's so nice. We must learn from other cultures, definitely. Oh, thank you. I was referring to when we call. Okay, what she's saying.
Monica,
Monica,
a
a couch
couch potato.
potato. Sound fire.
The shots fired.
Yeah,
He called
yeah.
me
No, it's
out.
not fire. Yeah, but to be honest, these days I'm also living just like a, you can say that sedentary lifestyle. I'm just sitting in front of my mobile phone all the day, watching videos. You can call me a couch potato or lazy boy as well.
I
Okay,
mean, I'm
whenever.
I'm not a couch potato. I promise. I'm not. I'm just staying inside now this year. Normally, I don't know. I know a lot of people, just not really my neighbors too much, but I've met a lot more neighbors during the pandemic than ever before because now we built a garden together. I met like 5 people I had never met in my life. I was like, "Did you just move in?" And they said, "No, I've been living here for 5 years." I was like, how embarrassing.
Oh,
She's just,
oh, it is totally new that nobody know you are living over here for a longer time. How you feel it that when they are passing such type of comment? Okay, someone is just giving you a comments.
I need to talk more. Okay.
Yeah, people just over here for just for learn from you and share learn from you and know about your point of view on some topics. By the way, if you have some questions, then you can ask us. Otherwise, I just wind up this meeting because we are discussing so many things, including ghee. We never
Yeah,
ever forget
the main
about this thing.
topic.
It is
The
not
main
amazing
topics of
topic, but
today were
yeah, but most of the people
iguanas,
like
tea, swimming, chocolate, neighbors, seafood,
culture as well, culture, food,
culture.
swimming,
Yes.
caring, sharing, caring. Yeah, so
Taib
many new things.
started a ghee business. He needs to go make ghee for like 5 people.
Yes, thank you so much, Monica. Your words, your experience, you are sharing a lot of new things, especially Puyan, English, NME, and all other member who just joined our discussion. And I forget about the other person name, and
Deepika
especially,
for coming,
yeah,
Ashwini,
yeah, thank you.
everyone. Everyone, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you so much. And if you have any questions, or you can ask us after the live session, especially from Monica, if you have. So you definitely contact her. She's a nice lady and she can help you to learn English as well. If you need some private lesson, you just call her and be in touch with her. And thank you so much for all your knowledge, point of views on different topics. And Azhul Arth, thank you so much for joining us. Maybe you are just late because we just want to wind up our discussion. And thank you from my side. Monica, if you want to say some things in the last moment, you can share.
Yeah, no, thank you so much, Taib. Thank you, everyone who came. Like you said, over on our page, we have group classes, and right now we have a giveaway that we posted today. So if you're interested in free classes, you can go to that post. And yeah, it was so nice talking to all of you. This was really funny. I will always remember Ghee now. I'm going to try it.
Thank you, Sajid. Thank you, Sajid. Hopefully, we just keep making such type of funny lesson so that you can learn as well as enjoy the conversation. Maybe it is a little bit more funnier, but hopefully, it next one will be better. This one and more enjoyment. So, thank you so much, all of you who just joined live, and I appreciate all of you, and thanks a bunch. And that's all, and see you for next time. Take care yourself, and next time we will meet soon. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.
Take care. Okay, boys. See you.